Dr. Ford is a beautiful, strong, compassionate woman who told her story about Kavanaugh sexually harassing her as a kid, years ago. Amazing brave woman who was a teacher came out going to a government lawsuit in front of hundreds of judges, um, talking about Brett Kavanaugh on how she was sexually harassed years ago by a monster in the judicial branch, and how this man sexually harassed her and tortured her. She is now a teacher, and she taught America how to be brave and bold, and I admire that woman. Dr. Ford really brought in an emotional, compassionate, compelling speech when Kavanaugh was just rude, disrespectful to the jury, and was just making inappropriate excuses. Why are so many people, men, in the judicial branch or in when it comes to sexual harassment, they just try to rule it out and silence it? Why? Even I was silenced when I was sexually harassed years ago in 8th grade. We need to stand up and stick to our guns instead of lawing and backing down and just letting the man get to the word. We need to stand up. What Dr. Ford did was empowering and inspirational to all of us sexual harassed victims. We need to keep our voices heard and keep being told. If you are out there being sexually harassed, I understand completely. I shared emotional impaction, but you know what? I do not share emotional compassion. I do not share any grief for anyone who's out there just trying to silence them, trying to make it all sing, go away, hush, hush. We need to stick up to our guns and be and just say this is wrong. We are victims of the state. We need to have shared justice. When I was sexually harassed, I did not get shared justice. That man, that bully was walked free, in my opinion. Even though he was in, you know, in suspension, he did not get walked out. He got freed. Dr. Ford really brought empowerment and said, you know what, there needs to be change. There needs to be standard law where, you know what, this cannot go quiet. This needs to be spoken out. This needs to be told that if you're sexually harassed victims, why should they be walking around throughout the school? They should be kicked off and stayed off away from the victims, because victims, they just get so emotional and get so scared and get so it gives an emotional scar and it leaves it bleeding out emotionally. We need to give a fair justice to sexual harassed victims. We need to give them a lot of love. We need to give them a shared justice. Thank you. This is your Crow Dreamer signing off.